It is time to crown a champion at the 2026 Mountain East Conference Men's Basketball Tournament from Wheeling, the West Banco Arena. We welcome you inside for the men's championship. Top seed West Liberty against the number 2 seed Fairmont State. Travis Jones along with Brad Howe. We welcome you courtside here. 5th time Fairmont State and West Liberty have met on Sundays for a championship title in the Mountain East Conference. Exactly the way the experts predicted. These teams picked 1 and 2 in the preseason, or 1 and 2 to end the last game of the regular season.
And what more could we ask for? One of the great rivalries in this conference. You said it, 1 versus 2. 2 teams that like to get up and down and score. This should be a fun one today.
Absolutely. Fairmont State and West Liberty, 2 of the top scoring offenses in the Mountain East Conference. And Fairmont State can get it done with a multitude of ways and a multitude of guys, including their graduate player, C.J. Meredith. He was excellent last night against Concord.
He really was. 18 points to lead the Falcons. And as you're seeing here in the highlights, he can do it at all 3 levels. Inside, he can step out and hit the 3, and there he is knocking down the mid-range. Talented player, C.J. Meredith.
West Liberty, number 2 scoring offense in the country, and their leading scorer comes off the bench, Jamie Muldowney, but he is a clutch time player.
The clutch time is right, Travis. Yesterday he had 20 points. 17 of those came in the second half and in the overtime session.
These 2 teams ranked right next to each other in the regional rankings. They are both 26 and 4. They both want that title. They'll have it next.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Visit Wheeling, West Virginia.
Just about ready for the opening tip-off of the MEC Men's Championship game. Starting lineups presented by Omni Strategic Technologies. Better business through technology. For Fairmont State, Drake Carter is their leading scorer, the junior from Bellfountain, Ohio. 16 points and 8 rebounds per game, transfer from Wright State. Miles Montgomery for West Liberty. Got to watch, number 20, 5'10", and a freshman. He was the hero last night. Glenville had West Liberty on the ropes. Got a steal. Montgomery hits a 3 to send the game to overtime.
Yeah, big-time 3. Really talented player, too. And even though he's a little on the smaller side, Travis, they'll put him inside as well.
Yeah, very quick. He's knocked down 44 threes on the season. What about Drake Carter? Got to like his game. Again, a transfer down from Division I to Division II, 6'8". He can play back to the basket, face up, step out, shoot threes.
Really versatile, right? You can run your offense through him. I expect him to be a key part of the offense tonight.
All right, our head coaches, Michael Lombardi, the head coach for the Toppers of West Liberty in his first season on the job. Former player at West Liberty, assistant coach, took Coker in South Carolina to a turnaround in 1 year before coming back to his home. Meanwhile, for Fairmont State, Tim Koenig is the head coach, 26-4 on the season, and he's alongside the third member of our telecast, Meg Baldry.
Well, Coach, familiar spot for you guys, familiar opponent. You just spoke with your team. What was your message? How do you walk out of here with another MAC title?
Take care of the ball, play hard, execute, play together, and just not get too high or too low. These guys are good. Just got to take care of the ball, rebound the ball.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck. Guys.
All right, Tim Koenig, the Cleveland native, was the head coach at Notre Dame College, took the Falcons of Notre Dame, now the Funk School, to the MEC title. He's won 2 at Fairmont State. Good look at Michael Lamberti, who spent his offseason coaching a team in the $1 million TBT tournament this past summer in Charleston, West Virginia. Lost in their first game as the head coach of the Du Bois Dreams to the West Virginia alumni team, West Virginia.
I tell you what, first of all, it was exciting to see a sitting head coach there coaching in the TBT. That was fun. And that shows the strength of this league. A lot of those MEC players gave the West Virginia guys all they could handle. And oh, by the way, West Virginia had a couple MEC stars on its roster as well. Really fun game.
All right, in the jump circle, Hayden Abdullah in there along with Drake Carter. Tip into the backcourt, won by the maroon-clad Fairmont State Fighting Falcons from Marion County, West Virginia, located just about 15 miles south of Morgantown. Tyrell Peterson with the ball for FSU. Both these teams will play primarily man defense. Diop with it, hands it over to C.J. Meredith. Meredith puts up a runner, no good. Rebound Diop off his arm, taken by Montgomery. Transition opportunity, gets it to Butler, and Butler will score it at the rim. Landon Butler.
Well, if you had any worries about the conditioning of West Liberty after the double overtime game, erased early in this, they're up and down the floor just as they always are.
Carter to David Jollender. They break the press. Here's Meredith, tries to whip it inside for Diop, and Aiden Davis carries it out of bounds. And they're going to say out to West Liberty.
It's a good idea by C.J. Meredith, and that may have had a chance, but that pass tipped right as he let it go, which slowed it down.
2-0 Hilltoppers. Here's Davis from Steubenville, Ohio. Played at Wheeling Park High School before transferring to Steubenville High. Abdullah hands it over to Davis. Hilltoppers start their offense, 12 on the shot clock. Fairmont in man defense. Abdullah pull up 15-footer. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Davis slaps another one, but Peterson picks it up. Works it up to David Jollender, the senior from Stockholm, Sweden, for Fairmont State. Broke his nose in the final regular season game against Frostburg at home. Has been playing with a face mask here in Charleston up until today, and we're going to get an offensive foul call on a hook on Drake Carter.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate break for Fairmont there because Carter has the spin move there. He didn't need to put the arm up on the hook. Gets whistled for it as it was out and extended.
Hilltoppers with a 2-0 lead. Abdullah, top of the key, hands it over to Cameron Williams. He played big last night as well, and we get an offensive moving screen called. That's going to go on Hayden Abdullah.
You know, the Abdullah against Diop matchup is going to be interesting. Diop has been so good all season, Travis, but especially in this tournament down low, both ends of the court, anchoring that defense in the middle, but also offensively. Abdullah is going to try and bring him out away from the basket and create some space down underneath in that lane.
Called out on Cameron Williams. Both he and Abdullah set screens, but Cameron Williams was the one they tagged as illegal. So turnover, West Liberty averaging 99 points per game. Second scoring offense in the country, second only to Nova Southeastern. Fairmont State at 91 points per game coming in. But 2 minutes gone, just 2 points combined. Meredith looking down low now. Carter looks high low, passes down to Diop, gets big size advantage, kicks it out to Peterson for 3. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound tip, Butler saves it in to Montgomery. Passes up the floor. And a goaltend, Diop.
Wow, what a pass right there. Three-quarter court on a rope, threads the needle and gets to Abdallah at the end. And Diop just a little bit late getting back.
They'll score it for the sophomore from Mansfield, Connecticut. And a called goaltend would be a challengeable play, but that one a clear goaltend.
Saw Diop's versatility on the last offensive possession. You got it down low on the mismatch, so you get a paint touch, and then the kick out 3. That's exactly what you're looking for. Just didn't get the shot to drop.
All right, Fairmont State has had 2 slow starts in this tournament, and they again can't score. Jollender at the rim, hops out. West Liberty leading 4-0. Abdullah, top of the key, works it over. There's Muldowney into the game, fires a 3. It's no good. Carter pulls down the rebound, knocked away by Montgomery out of bounds. It'll go to Fairmont State.
Boy, Carter got up right there, didn't he? Extended those arms, went up and elevated to bring that down.
All right, Fairmont's first sub, Zykeus Dobbs, the redshirt freshman from Fairmont, will check in along with Miguel Martinez.
Let's see if Dobbs tries to use his size here in a force, like a back down situation. They really like to do that and then have him kick it out from the paint.
Now, Fairmont, because of their size, they've got a couple of mismatches here in man defense, although Carter goes to the bench is one of those. Clear out by Diop, and Jollender makes the layup.
How about the Gortat screen there by Diop? Just puts his backside in, clears space, and gave the great driving lanes there for the finish.
Here's Abdullah, flips it over. Catch and release 3. Max Hurry in a hurry, misses off the glass. Ball taken by Dobbs, gets it to Diop. Diop drives in, lays it up, and scores it over top of Max Hurry.
How about the big guy running the floor right there? What do they always say when the bigs run the floor, Travis? Get them the ball to reward them. And you see it right here. Dobbs, eyes up, looking down, heads over to Diop, and the finish.
All right, Fairmont State with 4 straight points, tied the score at 4. Cameron Williams with the ball. Dante Spadafora comes back in. He started, senior from Pittsburgh, one of the couple of holdovers in the coaching change from Ben Hallett to Mike Lamberti. Also, Peter Latos drives all the way in. Shot blocked by Meredith off the glass. Taken by Diop. Slapped by Latos off of Diop's knee and out of bounds. Back to West Liberty.
So that was a great job by Meredith. As we talked, West Liberty's bigs want to bring Diop out away from the basket as they did. But C.J. Meredith came over with the block.
Great job there by Latos to just generate another possession for West Liberty. They're very, very good at that. Skip into the corner. Latos tries to cash in his own effort, and he does.
What a great cross-court pass right there to find Latos in the corner.
Bounce ahead to Diop, fouled by Cameron Williams. Cameron going for the ball, then just try to avoid the contact, but picks up his second personal foul.
Great catch, gather, knocks it home.
All right, so 2 fouls on Williams early, and that's big because he's one of those generation guys that plays hard and usually is around the ball, making things happen.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent last night in that 105-100 win over Glenville State, putting up 21 points.
Martinez, long on the 3. Latos with the rebound in the open court. Sends it over to Montgomery. Now to Butler. Spadafora sets a screen and pops. Here's Muldowney bumping into Martinez. Works him to a double. They'll kick it out. Spadafora, good 3-point shooter.
Nice job by West Liberty with the extra pass around the perimeter as Spadafora gets set and bangs it home.
West Liberty leads by 6. Ball taken away by Montgomery from Carter. Goes to the basket, left it short. Good wall-up defense by Jollender. Ball deflects off some arms, out of bounds to the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, you're right. That was great defense by Jollender. Goes up and resisted the temptation to bring his hands down. Just stayed vertical.
West Liberty always plays inside, back out with those excellent 3-point shooters on the perimeter, and at any given time, all 5 guys on the floor can hit them.
Yep, and just unselfish again with the extra pass to free him up.
There it is, a nice inbound screen set. Montgomery just could not hit the 3. Got a great look at it. Dobbs drives it all the way in. Layup good.
Great job by Dobbs. The push, he recognized that lane had vacated. There was no one there, and he took it all the way to the rim.
Fairmont State cuts the lead to 4. Opening segment, 5 minutes gone here in the first half. Spadafora tries to do the Dobbs move, and Dobbs closes it down. Ball taken by Joey Brown, who just came in, the junior from Indianapolis. Passes to Martinez, over to David Jollender, up with the 3, well short. Ricochets off the rim, gets his own miss. Throws it out to Zykeus Dobbs, heavily taped left shoulder, and battling that injury towards the latter part of the season. Dumped down to Carter. He spins against Butler, lays it off the window.
I can't imagine they're going to be able to leave single coverage on Carter very long. Mike Lamberti's going to probably have to send a second defender there to get the ball out of his hands.
Abdullah hands it over to Montgomery. Lead down to 2. Montgomery to the basket. Spinning pass out to Butler. That was dangerous. 15 on the shot clock. Now to Spadafora. Comes left, gives it to Butler. 7 to shoot it. Up top, Abdullah driving on Brown, spinning on Brown. Left, right, fade, in, out, no good. Tipped in. Was that Butler who got it?
What a follow by Butler there after the tough shot by Abdullah. That's a big bucket for the Hilltoppers.
Lead back to 4. 12-8 Dobbs into the front court. After a slow start, business picking up both ways. Falcons 5 out, everybody on the perimeter. Dobbs drives in. Tough shot over top of Spatafora.
Oh, he's so good at that. He gets in there in a paint touch, elevates up, and knocks it home.
Latos down the lane, kicks it, open 3, off the side rim. Montgomery rebound, Carter on the clear out. They slap at the ball. Carter sends it up the sideline. Great catch by Martinez, falling out of bounds for 3, no good. Rebound West Liberty.
How about our pace here, Travis?
Back comes Montgomery, driving on Dobbs, shoots it up, scores it over Dobbs. First bucket for Miles Montgomery. West Liberty sets up in their trap. Dobbs holds it too long, now falling out of bounds. Hoist it to Brown, 5 to get it across. Brown does. Brown's going to attack all the way in. Left the finger roll, layup short. Rebound Latos. He pushes down the floor. Montgomery on the secondary break, circles through. Backing in, David Jollender lays it up and in.
There's nice recognition there by Latos. Saw that there was no help side defense there and took it right at the rim.
Ball thrown away. Butler tried an alley-oop to Latos, and he'll lay it up and in. Timeout. Tim Koenig. Happens that fast. Fairmont with a chance to take the lead on the Martinez 3. West Liberty comes right back. Rips off 7 in a row. Hilltoppers lead by 8. Opening quarter.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. From unrivaled outdoor adventure you won't find anywhere else in the world, to hometown plates and platters that pair well with the local craft beers. The happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Attention Mountaineer Challenge Academy graduates. Specialized free training programs are available to you. Career and technical education leading to industry-recognized certification and job placement in welding, building construction, medical assistant, and heavy equipment operating. Our career-focused and resume-building tracks are designed to allow you to dictate your own success. We'll give you professional guidance and interview and resume-building skills to help you get to the next level. Learn more at wvjobchallengeprogram.org. Another challenge for a better future.
It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere, but the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
Regional State Farm Insurance Agents proud to support the 2026 Mountain East Conference Tournament. Call one of the MEC sponsoring agents today. Rick Bailey in Fairmont, Lisa Shepard in New Martinsville, Taylor Shepard in Moundsville, Jen Kessling in Buchanan, Tim Moore in Grantsville, and Lori Gristle in Wheeling.
Travis, no secret what West Liberty wants to do, and that's create turnovers and then score off of those turnovers. They average 25 points off turnover per game, one of the best in the country. Had 33 of those last night against Glenville, and already off to a fast start. 5 points off turnovers just in the first 7.5 minutes.
And I think the crazy thing about it is how quick it comes.
Yes.
6-0 run in 30 seconds. Dobbs running the baseline, gets it into Carter. Peterson, he's cross-body blocked and fouled by Max Hurry. Second team foul on the Hilltoppers. Peterson injured his hand in the opening round win over Frostburg. Left pinky, not tape today, so actually it is tape, right? Pink.
Might have been a targeting call there if we were watching football with defenseless receiver.
What is that anymore? Here's Peterson to the basket, draws the foul, and to the line he'll go, and that'll be number 2 in a hurry on Max. No pun intended.
Yeah, great job by Ty Peterson again, getting in the paint and then taking it straight up, draw to contact.
All right, Ty Peterson, 84% free throw shooter on the season. As Fairmont connects on their first free throw of the afternoon. Good look at Tim Koenig. Donald Coomer on the Fairmont State sidelines, along with Trent Howard. His second year on the Fairmont staff after coming up from Concord. There's a kick ball by Dobbs. Fairmont showing a little half-court trap of their own there. Jumped into that. All right, Aiden Davis will inbound it. Hurry stays in with 2 fouls. West Liberty's gone 10 deep all season and continued in this tournament. Falcons in a 1-3-1 with C.J. Meredith on the top side. Dobbs gets a tip, picked up by Peterson.
Well, Dobbs has made a difference again in this game as he's come in defensively and got his hand on a couple of balls.
Baseball pass up ahead. Carter lays it in.
Nice look by Peterson, threw it up. A little bit of a rainbow underneath there. Carter waited for it to come down and finish.
Good answer here by Fairmont. 4 straight points. Gets it back to 4. Abdullah sends it to Montgomery. And Peterson quick hands, and it actually hit Tim Koenig. Trying to knock it away from Davis.
There's Peterson, look at him. Throws it down. Right on the money in the finish.
If he played baseball or maybe even quarterback. Back in his prep days in College Park, Maryland. And Terrapin country.
He'd like to have a receiver the size of Drew Carter there.
No doubt.
That catch
Tight end. Here's a 3. Maldowdy strong off the rim, out of bounds to Fairmont State.
So that was a nice switch there by Tim Koenig coming out of the timeout to that different look defense just to give West Liberty something to think about it. It's resulted in 2 empty possessions.
It's Spatafora, Butler, and Latos back in. West Liberty is not trailed. Fairmont down by 4. Hilltoppers led just moments ago by 8 points. Carter gets it into Dobbs. They run the trap on him. Now to Carter. 5 seconds to get it across. They do with C.J. Meredith. Hands it over to Dobbs. Dobbs will attack Butler. Takes it in there, lays it up, hops off, no good. Rebound, Muldowney, harassed by Dobbs, lost it out of bounds. Last touching is Ikeas Dobbs.
Great look by Dobbs again. Got all the way in there near the basket. And you saw right there, if you can handle that initial wave of West Liberty's pressure and get it into the front court, you generally turn it into an advantage situation and you can get a good look against them.
That's a great point. They're giving up 82 points per game. So you could find points in the half court. Spatafora for 3, up and good.
A big shot over Carter, the 6'8" Carter coming out to close.
Third Spatafora 3 for the Hilltoppers, second for Dante. Trouble getting the ball inbounded. That's Dobbs inbounding it now with Jollender on the bench. Peterson will bring it across with 3 seconds to spare. 7-point lead for West Liberty, 21-14.
See if they try and work Carter down inside with a little bit of a size advantage on Butler.
Here's Carter, Diop, and Muldowney in a big shoving match underneath. Diop throws it back out. Carter up with the 3. Missed everything. Ball taken down by the Hilltoppers. Fairmont 0 of 6 from 3. They've been outscored by 9 points at the 3-point line. And Diop goaltends Latos.
Latos has given him a nice burst coming in, and that time just beat Diop down the floor. Credited with the bucket. That's 9 points now for Latos.
Yeah, averages 9. Pass intended for Peterson, picked off by Latos. Bad pass from Meredith, layup good. Latos, he's got 11. He's been the player of the game thus far.
And that's what they want you to do, that long pass. They feel they can jump in and intercept that as they did right there.
Lead is 11, largest of the game. Peterson into the front court.
Here's Carter inside that we thought they'd go to last time. He's got Spatafora on him, so he's going to back him down.
Yep, pushing him, lays it up, no good. Tips it back up and in. 25-16. Lead back to single digits. Abdullah to Montgomery. Can't pass it to himself. Dobbs goes over and picks it up. Credit the closeout there by Meredith. Here's Peterson. Long two. No. Rebound taken by Diop. Throws it out to Dobbs. Dumps it down to Carter. Carter now on Butler. Butler's got a couple more inches on Spatafor. Out to Dobbs. He'll try a three. It's no good. He's only made two all season. Ball taken by West Liberty. Spatafor with the ball. To Latos. Hot hand.
Ooh, he is feeling it early here in the championship game. How about the burst from Latos?
Lead to 12, 28-16. Dobbs, trouble getting it in again to Carter. Out of bounds. And it'll belong to Fairmont State. 8:47 to play. Say hello to Peter Latos, the sophomore from Wisconsin. 14 off the bench.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while.
Farmers, have you heard about the West Virginia Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program? If you are selling fresh fruits and vegetables in the months of June through October, you sell your produce in the state of West Virginia, and you grow at least 25% of what you sell, you are eligible to take the vouchers. You can find the application online at agriculture.wv.gov or get one by calling 304-558-2210. This is taxable income, and you will need internet to redeem the vouchers. The deadline to apply is April 15th.
Across West Virginia, hospitals are always here, healing, helping, and standing strong for our communities. Hospitals save lives and build livelihoods. They're among our largest employers, with a passionate workforce of 54,000 West Virginians. Hospitals are economic drivers, contributing close to $17 billion to our state's economy and working to ensure access to care for all. From life-saving moments to wellness support, West Virginia hospitals keep our state healthy, our families strong, and our future bright.
One of the things that makes West Liberty so tough is you just never know who's going to step up on any given night. And on this championship day so far, it's been the transfer from Northern Michigan, Peter Latos.
An outstanding 14 points here early. He's also knocked in 2 threes. He only had 9 all season coming in, so he's doing it all over the floor.
Yeah, not to start. Fairmont wanted down by 12. They've turned it over so far in this game a total of 6 times, and Meg was behind their bench during the timeout.
Yeah, well, Travis, Coach Koenig came over and said very calmly, guys, we've stunk. We've missed shots. Stop worrying about missed shots. We haven't played very well, and we're only down 12. Come back to the ball. We have to play harder. Start playing your, let's say, butts off.
We got you.
0 of 7 early for Fairmont. Talk about missed shots, but I have a feeling it's going to start on the defensive end for Fairmont. They've got to get some stops, specifically against Latos when he's in.
Here's Carter up top to C.J. Meredith, guarded by Landon Butler. Gets it to David Jolinder. Cutting down the lane, back to Carter, and a travel called on the feed to Carter.
Well, that was a great set, other than the travel right there. Miguel Martinez back in to give them some offensive punch. Very nearly had a great basket. Jolinder on the take to Martinez cutting, and then the drop pass to Carter.
That was close.
That was close.
Abdullah with the ball. Works it over to Butler. Skips it over to Spatafor. Wide open 3. They left him, and he missed. Pass ahead to Meredith. Chases it down in the corner. Finds David Jollander.
There you go. As we talked earlier, you can beat West Liberty down the floor, and they did right there as Jollander uncontested layup.
Cuts the lead to 10. Montgomery attacks, circles baseline, throws it out to Butler. Catch and release 3. Long rebound, gobbled up by Spatafora. Fresh 20 for the Hilltoppers. Butler looking, throws it. Muldowney, scooping layup, no good. Foul on Martinez.
Here you see a look, Travis. If you can get the ball up in front of them and run, these opportunities present themselves. Great job by Meredith tracking down the pass, and then the fill by Jollander for the easy layup.
Muldowney free throw, no good. West Liberty has struggled mightily from the free throw line in this tournament. They have missed nearly 20 free throws. 75% on the season. The Hilltoppers, so uncharacteristic from the line. 1 out of 2 for Jamie Muldowney. That's his first point. Lead is 11. Pass comes into Carter. Whips it up ahead to Martinez. Has Brown open. Brown has it, lays it in.
Yep, there it is. Attack. Don't just break the press to get it over the backcourt. Go ahead and go at him at the rim.
7:23 to play. Spatafora, hook pass out. Muldowney eyes it, doesn't take it. Finds Spatafora coming back to the ball. Sends it to Davis. He'll penetrate, put up a runner and score. Aiden Davis.
Yeah, it's just that constant motion offense, probing until they can find a gap.
Peterson throws it away, trying to get it back to the inbounder, David Jollander.
See Peterson right there, thought Jollander was going to hold his position for the return pass. Jollander drifting up that lane just a bit. Miscommunication.
All right, Latos back in. And lays it up and good as Martinez tried to draw a charge. Largest West Liberty lead at 13. Carter whips it over. And Jollander will score it. So
yeah.
Fairmont's getting layups. They just can't get stopped.
Yeah, as soon as you got it over half court, it was a 3-on-2 situation there. Easy layup.
Offensive foul called on Davis on a down screen. A turnover on West Liberty. 4th foul on the Hilltoppers this half. As Montgomery will come in along with Abdullah. Now, both these teams, no matter the result today, will be in the NCAA tournament when the bracket is announced later tonight. Most likely headed to Erie, PA, both of these teams. Here's Martinez for 3, no good. Rebound, foul, going to be called on Carter off the ball. Nope, Dobbs they got, his first. 3rd Fairmont team foul. Falcons still without a 3-point make, 0 of 8.
Yeah, and that was a good look by Martinez. Great block out there by West Liberty. Dobbs had no choice but to come over his back.
All right, Cameron Williams will come back in with 2 fouls. 6:22 mark. Good start here for the Hilltoppers, leading by 11 in Fairmont State. As I mentioned, 3rd consecutive game, a slow start. Cameron Williams swings it to Abdullah. Out to Davis, guarded by Joey Brown. Pass up to Abdullah. He'll drive in. Finger roll, good as he beat Rene Diop.
What a nice pump fake there to get Diop up in the air just enough that Abdullah could get by him and finish.
13-point game. Davis fell down. Brown takes advantage. Push it ahead to Martinez. Back to David Jollander. Driving in is Dobbs. Off glass, he scores it. 35-24. Abdullah with it. It's your first time watching this team. You can see why they combine for nearly 200 points a game. It's a lightning pace. A lot of shots get up.
What a great recovery there by Martinez as Abdullah was cutting down the lane and wide open, but he closed, prevented it, forced West Liberty to reset the offense.
5. Williams beats the buzzer.
But great patience by West Liberty. They love to shoot it early, but they're also adept at moving that ball around and getting the best shot.
Brown hemmed in, has to throw it. Latos tips it away from Martinez. Davis picks it up. Ball goes to Montgomery. Montgomery beats Diop. Diop fouls him and one. Hilltoppers 5 for their last 5, and Montgomery again cashing in on a Fairmont State mistake.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan. We are here for you.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
Take a look at the last batch of Atlantic Regional rankings that came out earlier this week. The bracket unveiled tonight. Again, Charleston hanging in at number 8. Golden Eagles trying to get an at-large bid into the NCAA tournament. Again, Fairmont State and West Liberty probably will hold serve unless Fairmont comes from behind. There could be a swap there for second, but most likely what you see is what you're going to get coming up tonight when the bracket is unveiled. Well, Fairmont primarily a man team, Brad, but that obviously creates a mismatch in terms of rim production to West Liberty's advantage, because if you can get Diop out having to guard somebody that can shoot on the perimeter, it gets him away from that rim.
Yeah, you're right, Travis, and that's what we've seen is Diop coming out more on the perimeter. It's led to West Liberty shooting 77% at the rim early, 10 of 13. Normally, Fairmont State on average this season gives up only 56% makes at the rim. So a big jump today early here in the first half with success at the basket.
And Montgomery completes the play. West Liberty leads by 17, 41-24. These two teams played 2 close regular season games. Peterson, trap, gets it to Dobbs, works it ahead to C.J. Meredith. Fairmont has made their last 4 field goal attempts. Here's Diop, can't handle it, turnover. 10th Fairmont turnover of the first half.
Tough pass there from Meredith for Diop to handle. There were a lot of hands in there, and that fastball was coming in with some heat behind it.
Meredith harassing Montgomery out at half court, and then Peterson comes and takes it from him, and Montgomery grabs a hold of his arm and fouls him.
And we're going to get a review coming here after the play. Great job by Peterson on the pick at midcourt, then the contact on the foul. And we're going to take a look at this after the play.
Yeah, push on Peterson.
Yeah, that'll be upgraded, I would think, Travis.
All right, so should have a foul going either way, but this is going to work to West Liberty's advantage if the officiating crew agrees with what we saw, and that was a frustration push on Peterson.
So as we thought right there,
The
Travis.
call on the floor is a common foul on White 20 and a dead ball contact foul on Fairmont number 5. The play is under further review.
Another look. Peterson with the steal. There you see Montgomery with the hold, and Peterson took umbrage with it. Brad, what do you think? Does that get upgraded?
I think that's probably going to get upgraded, Travis. So there's the hold right there, the common foul. And then I think what's going to get you here is the push and the arm extended, the pretty aggressive push by Peterson to get Montgomery off him. I'm going to go early here and say that gets upgraded. Agree or disagree?
Agreed. Yep. I mean, Peterson's case is I have a layup if my arm doesn't get grabbed and held. So, I mean, you could make a case that it was an intentional foul on Montgomery.
And that's exactly what the Fairmont bench, Tim Koenig, was asking for initially.
All right, discussion continues here. 41-24. 17-point game, and now the explanation will be given to both benches and to you at home.
The call on the floor is confirmed, a common foul on White number 20 and a dead ball contact foul on 5 number Red. West Liberty can shoot 2 shots. Anyone can shoot. It'll be West Liberty ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Going the long way.
All right, so no upgrade.
So no upgrade. They just called it a foul on each. But if anybody can shoot it.
Well, I'm not sure why West Liberty's at the line then without an upgrade. All right, Montgomery free throw up and good. Montgomery hits them both. And now the Hilltoppers also get possession of the ball.
So they misspoke there. That's not anybody can shoot it. Montgomery was the one that absorbed the foul. He went to the line, correct?
Yeah, that was only the 6th team foul, or 15th foul in Fairmont State. Of course, it obviously wasn't a 1-and-1 because they didn't put anybody along the lane. We'll try to get clarification on that. Here's Montgomery, pushes up a 3, no good. Rebound Dobbs, outlet pass to Meredith. Sends it over to Peterson. Diop has it, foul and extended right. Fairmont State down 17. Dobbs spinning, shot blocked by Abdullah.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a layup. Great job by Abdullah to come over and erase that potential shot by Dobbs.
Ball Downey swings it to Abdullah. He'll step back, shoot an 18-footer. Back iron, no good. Rebound taken by Peterson. Under 4 to play in the first half. Whips the pass to Dobbs. Falcons need a strong 3:30 here. Reverse layup, good for Renee Diop. (43-26). Abdullah, double team, bounce pass nearly stolen. Spatafora picks it up. He drives in, throws it back out to Montgomery. 15 to shoot it. To Abdullah, whips it around. Here's Muldowney, spinning. Dobbs reaches in, knocks the ball away. Dobbs will send it to Peterson. Again, rockets a pass ahead to C.J. Meredith. He threw it away, trying to force it down to Diop. Picked off by Spatafora. Muldowney to Abdullah. He spins. Kicks it out to Montgomery. Up to Butler. Open 3. No. Rebound Meredith. Dobbs again. Into the front court. Finds Meredith trailing. Open 3. Short Fairmont now 0 for 9 from 3. Ball out of bounds to West Liberty.
Yeah, and that was a great look. He got the trailer position from Meredith coming down, got the feet set wide open. Again, just couldn't get it to drop, and Fairmont continues to be ice cold from distance.
Yeah, been outscored by 15 points beyond the arc. 2:35 remaining in the first half. West Liberty in control, leading by 17. Peter Latos, the hero this first half, 16 points, threw it away. Picked off by David Jollander.
And if you're Fairmont State, Travis, you've got to chip away here. Can you get this thing down, cliche, but can you get it under 10 here going to the half?
Hurry bounces it over to Montgomery. Close in on 2 minutes. West Liberty by 15. Montgomery harassed by Peterson. A lot of hand fighting going on there. Aiden Davis takes the ball with 7 to shoot. Davis spots up, buries a 3.
Wow, big time shot there by Davis. West Liberty didn't really have anything going offensively. He just stepped back, a little bit of space by Martinez, and he knocked it home.
6-3 of this first half for the Hilltoppers. Here comes Peterson over to Dobbs. Dobbs bounces it to Martinez. Goes up, ball knocked away. It'll go to Fairmont State with 1:33 left.
The last possession for West Liberty here. Just dribbles up. Martinez a step slow coming out for the closeout, and he knocks it in.
Ball comes into Carter. Swatted at by Latos. Carter backs him mid lane, spins back to the left, back to his right, can't finish. Rebound Latos. 18-point Hilltopper lead, 1:20 to play.
That was really good post defense there by Latos. Didn't go for any of the fakes, just stayed home and stayed vertical.
West Liberty 54% from the floor, and the difference in this first half has been 3-point shooting. Hey, Davis tries again.
Oh, how about that move off screen? A little right, a little comeback left, knocks home another one.
The freshman gives West Liberty their largest lead at 21. Dobbs coming down the lane, lays it up and in.
That was the 7th 3 from West Liberty, so plus 21 points just in the 3-point category.
Spatafora harassed and fouled by Peterson. Number 2 on Peterson, 16 foul on Fairmont. All right, Joey Brown will come in and replace Martinez. 41 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Just moments ago, we were thinking Fairmont get it under 10. Now they got to try to keep it under 20.
Yeah, that happened fast again, didn't it?
Spatafora bounces it to Montgomery. Hands it to Abdullah. Pocket picked. David Jollander, his second steal, and retaken back by Montgomery. Montgomery to Spatafora. And fouled by David Jollander.
Jollander with the right idea, but there's just the swarming West Liberty defense, and then Montgomery and Spatafora almost battling each other to come up with the loose ball. And the contact at the rim.
All right, shots here for Dante Spatafora. .20 seconds left. Spatafora gets the roll on the free throw.
Travis, 13 turnovers here in the first half for Fairmont State. It's led to 13 points from West Liberty, but plus 9 in that category here in the first 20 minutes.
And Nate Davis checks out, gets a well-deserved round of applause. 8 points off the bench. Spatafora hits another one. And the Hilltoppers lead by 21. Latos will check in. Shot clock off. Dobbs gets it in. Carter trapped in the corner, and a timeout taken by Tim Koenig.
Yeah, that's about all you can do down in that corner. That's exactly where West Liberty wants you to get the ball. You're trapped in the corner, and then the only pass available is that long cross-court pass that they love to jump in front of and intercept.
So 16 seconds remaining. Hilltoppers shooting 56%, Fairmont at 47%. But as we remarked, the difference in this game, West Liberty 7 threes, Fairmont 0 for 9 from beyond the arc. Hilltoppers' second scoring offense in the country. There you see the top 6 in the nation, 3 of them belonging in the Mountain East Conference, including Fairmont State at 91 points per game.
Yeah, and West Liberty on pace to exceed that today here with a 51-point half so far. And again, a lot of those have come inside as they've been attacking the lane, 10 of 13, and then that has opened up the perimeter game, 7 of 16 from three-point land. So they're hitting from inside and outside here in the first half.
16 games this season, over 100 points. At 16.3 remaining in the first half. West Liberty leading by 21. Dobbs takes it. Fairmont can take the final shot. Dobbs backs in, hands it to Jollander, and he carries it out of bounds. Trying to make a pass basically with a foot separation between them.
Yeah, I think they were just a little bit too close together there to handle it cleanly.
Davis will check back in. Give West Liberty an extra 3-point shooter along with Cameron Williams. Anthony Spatafor will come in for Fairmont State, and West Liberty will use their timeout that doesn't roll to the second half. With 3.7 seconds remaining, West Liberty leading by 21 points. And Brad, just a dominant first half. West Liberty took an early lead, and Fairmont's really never been in the game. Had a chance, got it back to within 1. Had a chance to take a lead, but since then the lead has ballooned.
You know, not only is there no lingering effects from last night's double OT game, this is as good as West Liberty has looked in the entire tournament. Clearly its best half of basketball, so no residual effects. They've come out and put together a really complete first half here in the championship game.
Yeah, you look back and see how it has gotten away from Fairmont, and in a hurry. I mentioned a chance for Fairmont to potentially take the lead. That was 10-8 back at the 14:32 mark. That's as close as Fairmont's been. Here's a three-quarter court heave from Butler as the horn sounds. And the teams will go to the locker room at halftime. But West Liberty, as Brad mentioned, certainly their best half of basketball against a quality opponent in the latter half of the season. The Hilltoppers doing what they do, hitting threes, forcing turnovers, and West Liberty will take a commanding 51-30 lead into the locker room here at halftime, 20 minutes away from another MEC title. Meg Bulger is with Mike Lamberti.
Well, Coach, defensively, you've held Fairmont without a 3 that first half. Offensively, on the flip side, you're shooting over 40%. Pretty happy with where you guys are headed into half, and how do you keep this rolling?
Yeah, it's pretty nice when the ball goes through the hoop and the other team can't make shots, right? I think our guys are focused. We're flying around. Our press has been the common theme of this weekend and why we've been successful in the first 2 games. And now when you combine it with the ball going through the hoop, which hasn't happened for us, I think that's why the score is the way it is. However, this game is not over. Fairmont is going to come out here with a whole sense of urgency these next 20 minutes. We have to be focused and just do what we did the first half again.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in a second. Guys.
All right, Mike Lamberti trying to lead West Liberty to his first MEC Conference Championship. And the team playing just near their campus with a home court advantage, 51-30 lead. 21 at the break.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. Hope Gas is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere, but the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. With a generous serving of historic sites, foodie eccentricities, and brewery diversions, the happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Halftime presented by McKinley Architecture. Engineering, experience, innovation delivered. 21-point lead for West Liberty at halftime. The Hilltoppers have outscored Fairmont, conversely, by 21 points. 7 3-pointers for the Hilltoppers here at halftime. Fairmont State, nothing. Reed Amos, commissioner of the league, joins us after this timeout.
Struggling with high school? The Mountaineer Challenge Academy in Kingwood and Montgomery provides the structure to help you succeed. You can earn your high school diploma in 22 weeks. Call us today or visit wvchallenge.org.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan, we are here for you.
My name's Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere. But the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at wvhtf.org.
West Liberty up at halftime. Travis Jones pleased to be joined tableside by Reed Amos, the commissioner of the Mountain East Conference, as we're half away from wrapping up another successful MEC tournament here at the West Banco Arena in Wheeling. And Reed, I know you couldn't make this event happen without tremendous community support here in the Northern Panhandle.
We are so fortunate, led by the Health Plan CEO Jeff Knight and Marketing Director Dave Flatley, organizing our local sponsors for a tremendous level of support that allows us to create a high-quality event. This is now year number 8. It is the first year of a 3-year contract here at West Banco Arena. In so many ways, it's just the ideal place, the tremendous support that we get from the arena here, led by Kelly Tucker, the general manager, the depth of sponsors that we have. If I started trying to mention them, I couldn't mention them all. So they help make this happen, and obviously we've got a great crowd here on hand this afternoon that has been treated to some great basketball over the course of the week. We look forward to what the future holds here, and we're getting a ton of great feedback. The fans are having a good experience, and so we look forward to what the future holds.
Little conference news here, welcoming a new member, so this tournament will have a little different look next year with an additional team.
Now, 12 teams and 12 institutions making up our league was our original configuration, and we're pleased to get back to that number of 12 with the addition of Shawnee State University from Portsmouth, Ohio, actually in the Charleston-Huntington media market, which you're probably well aware of. They align with us very well, do not significantly impact our footprint. They've got tremendous wherewithal as a state institution in the state of Ohio, and they plan to start football. They've wanted to start football for a long time. Great football tradition at the high school level, in the Ironton, Ohio area, and many great programs through there. We think they'll be a very competitive football program, and they're going to have an exciting announcement coming up later this week that we're looking forward to hearing about their starting of football. And they bring 19 Mountain East Conference sports to the table for the first time. I'd say more so since the pandemic hit, which caused a lot of unrest in higher education. We are in a great spot membership-wise, and we're excited about it.
Very good. We appreciate it. Congratulations on another great event here this weekend, and we look forward to following these MEC teams in the NCAA tournament.
Thanks so much, Travis.
Thanks so much. Reed Amos, Commissioner of the Mountain East Conference. More halftime activities coming up from Wheeling after this timeout.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while.
Attention Mountaineer Challenge Academy graduates. Specialized free training programs are available to you. Career and technical education leading to industry-recognized certification and job placement in welding, building construction, medical assistant, and heavy equipment operating. Our career-focused and resume-building tracks are designed to allow you to dictate your own success. We'll give you professional guidance and interview and resume-building skills to help you get to the next level. Learn more at wvjobchallengeprogram.org. Another challenge for a better future.
Halftime stats presented by Cal Roofing and Sheet Metal. Leave your roof to us. And that three-point shooting total pops off the page at you for sure.
Yeah, that's one of the ones you notice right away. Plus 21 points from behind the arc for West Liberty, and then just drop down a couple of lines. And there's the other story of the first half, a plus 11 margin in points off turnovers. So making threes, creating turnovers. That's what West Liberty does.
Yeah, West Liberty 25 bench points, one of the top teams in the country in bench scoring. 21-point lead. Can Fairmont make a run? We'll find out second half next.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. HOGAS is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
President, Fairmont State University, Dr. Michael Davis. Appreciate you stopping by. What's happening up at Fairmont State these days?
Lots of things.
West Liberty leads by 21 here at halftime, and Miles Montgomery, 7 points. Brad coming in, 86 steals on the season. New freshman record at West Liberty has added his name to the MEC record book.
He has a tournament record steals, 13 already in this tournament. Here's what's amazing about that. He's got 2 tonight, meaning he had 11 over the first 2 games. So definitely making impact here in his first year.
Yeah, bumps out another West Liberty alum. J.P. Dragos out of the record book, so congratulations to the freshman Miles Montgomery. Meg Balger had a chance to talk with the Fairmont State side of things at halftime, Meg.
Yeah, guys, I spoke with him coming out of the locker room. He told me his message was play hard, be scrappy. Don't worry about the things you can't control. He said if you're going to shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Have conviction. And then he added to me that there was a couple of things he couldn't tell me and he can't say, so excited to see how they're able to respond here in the second half.
All right, Tim Koenig getting hydrated up, ready for a second half here. Fairmont State have to get a stop to start the second half.
Yeah,
Butler with the ball.
Yeah, you just want to think one possession at a time, obviously, but can they go on a little 8 to 10 to 11-0 run? Hard to do against this West Liberty team, but that gets you back in it.
Abdullah, they double down on him. Throws it along the baseline to Butler. Butler with 10. Cut off, looks for a cutter. Finds Abdullah, wide open 3.
Just again, great ball movement there. And as we thought, the matchup with Diop's tough right there. Diop trying to stay home to protect the lane. Abdullah slips out for the perimeter jump shot and bangs it home.
Carter back to Peterson. 5 seconds to get it across. Does with a lofting pass. Up ahead to Jolliner. Back to Carter. Finger roll, lays it in.
Good start for Fairmont State. Attacking that press. We saw them have success with that in the first half.
Aiden Davis with the ball, works it over to Abdullah. Abdullah now going to work. 5 straight points.
Little pick and roll. You got Diop in the pick and roll. He ends up on the perimeter. Defender opens up the lane.
Fairmont's first 3 of the game from C.J. Meredith. 314 made threes coming in, but they picked a bad time to be cold in that first half. That's the deficit back to where it was at halftime at 21. Abdullah going to work again against Diop. Misses the shot. Diop clears the rebound for Fairmont State.
And that's where Diop's his best as a defender there, walling up and making it difficult to go up over him.
Martinez finds Diop. Spins, lays it up and in.
That was a great catch by the big guy coming the other way. Pass a little bit behind and caught it, gathered, got himself together and finished it.
19-point game. Cameron Williams over to Aiden Davis. He was one of the stories of the first half, and that story continues. 3 for his last 3 from beyond the arc. Aiden Davis, a non-factor in the first 2 meetings between these teams. Not the case today. Peterson fouled and will shoot 2.
A nice screen over there on the wing. Miles Montgomery doing a little bit of everything. Need him to score, he can do it. We just talked about the steal record. He can do that also right there. Setting the screen and forcing C.J. Meredith to have to come right through his chest and couldn't get there in time as Davis knocks it down.
Yeah, impressive freshman class that Mike Lombardi's put together. Aiden Davis, again, didn't have to go far to find him. Just crossed the river in Steubenville. Miles Montgomery from Ohio. Cameron Williams. All 3 of those guys have been huge in this MEC potential championship. And Peterson hits them both. 20-point lead for the Hilltoppers with 17:45 remaining in the second half of play. West Liberty this season, they have faced some double-digit deficits of their own here in the second half. And they're a team that's built to erase a deficit. They're also a team that's built to protect leads. Spatafora up with the 3, short. Rebound, hustle by Hurry, gets it, but Abdullah is stripped and stolen by Peterson. Peterson finds Carter. Big guy makes the catch. That's a tough grab for a 6'8" player at full speed.
It was a tough catch. Peterson with the dish, and then Carter did an excellent job of catching it, being able to get it under control and get the basket.
18-point game, 3 minutes gone. How about the depth of this West Liberty team? Jamie Muldowney, who would do everything, MVP player last night and in their first game. 1 point in this game. Diop with the steal. Hands it to Meredith. Catch and release 3, way off. Air ball for C.J. Meredith.
Yeah, tough shot. I know he's one of their more talented offensive players, but I think right there, if you're Tim Koenig, you'd want to keep that set going as you've been hot here to start the second half. Probably a little bit too early for that shot. On a shot you could get at any point you want in the shot clock.
Joey Brown will come in, and TK thinking along your lines as Meredith will come out. Spatafora races, splits a double team. Here's Peter Latos. What a first half he had. 16 points. Cameron Williams, one of the freshmen I spoke about.
Well, West Liberty just moves the ball so well. They get the ball into the teeth of the defense, and then you can spray it from there once you get it into the paint.
And Carter nearly traveled. He wanted a foul, said he got hit in the face. Now he gets the ball coming down the lane, lays it in.
And we'll say it again, that's the answer against this press. You have no choice but to attack it. You try and slow it down or you're not aggressive, and it makes it more difficult. That's when the turnovers come.
Latos swings it around to Hurry. Extra pass, Cameron Williams, wide open 3, hit another one.
What a great job by Hurry. He was not going to take that shot, but he acted as if he did just to make sure the defense would come over, left open the wide open shooter in the corner.
11 of 21 from beyond the arc is West Liberty. Diop with the ball, working on Muldowney, left it short. Muldowney with the rebound. But Fairmont has come out here in the first 5 minutes, felt better about how they played. They look up. Not seeing the result on the scoreboard, however.
Yeah, West Liberty 5 of 7 itself to start this second half.
Spatafora shoots it over Diop. Rebound Carter. Gets it to Ty Peterson. Brings it forecourt. West Liberty in man defense. Joey Brown pointing towards Spatafora, saying, I've got a mismatch here if you can get me the ball. Peterson uses a screen from Diop. Dumps it down to Diop against Cameron Williams. Lays it up with the left hand. No good. Loose ball. 5-4 Diop. Wins it. Lays it up. Good and a foul.
Good job by Diop to stay after that. Get the offensive rebound and the finish.
14:32 remaining in the second half. Hilltoppers leading by 20.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. From unrivaled outdoor adventure you won't find anywhere else in the world, to hometown plates and platters that pair well with the local craft beers. The happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Whether you just graduated high school, are finishing up something you started, or starting up something you intend to finish, Concord University in Athens, West Virginia is your next step. At Concord, classes are small, professors are accessible, and programs are built around career opportunities in fields like healthcare, business, education, science, the arts, and public service. It's affordable, it's personal, and it's designed to move you forward. You'll see it in the classroom, you'll see it at homecoming, and you'll definitely see it at graduation. Concord University. Come to learn, go to serve.
Liberty leads Fairmont State by a score of 65-45. I am happily joined right now by the marketing director of the health plan, Dave Flatley. Dave, thanks so much for being with us. Just talk about how special it is that the health plan is the title sponsor of the MEC tournament, and what a fun weekend this has been for everyone.
Well, we definitely like being part of it. We like being part of the community and everything like that. A lot of the health-centric things that we are major sponsors for, like this one here and a few other things in the state, it's fun to be a part of, and it's fun for the community support to come out here.
Yeah, I mean, you look around, the arena's packed. Each game, the women's games, the men's games, it just brings so many people, and it's very beneficial to have the health plan and be a part of such a great day.
Yeah, and you know, our other couple of the other major tent sponsors for this is, you know, the City of Wheeling, who does a great job, Calcruth Roofing, and the Wheeling CVB. They're very important for us to put this on. This is the first year of a 3-year contract, so we're excited to kick off another 3 years here.
All right, well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much to the health plan for all you do, and we'll toss back to game action, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Meg. During that timeout, they looked at a couple of different plays for a flagrant. Going back about 45 seconds, right up to Diop's spin there, and nothing there. So we will pick up where we left off. Diop at the line, and one with 14:32 remaining in the second half.
You mentioned it earlier, Travis, but both teams really hot offensively to come out here in the first half. If you're Fairmont State, you have to be thrilled with what you're doing. 6 of 9 to start this half, but on the other end, West Liberty's almost matched that as they're 5 of 8 here in the first couple of minutes of the second half.
Yeah, you love numbers. Fairmont State shooting 51% in a game they're down 20.
Pretty amazing, right? That's what happens when you're West Liberty and you knock home 11 threes, and Fairmont with just 1.
plus 30 from beyond the arc. 65-46. Davis tries to keep his hot streak alive. Rebounded by Carter. Ahead to Peterson. Peterson pushes it. Miguel Martinez, one of Fairmont's best three-point shooters, buries it.
Yeah, you can't leave him open with time. A great job by him. He didn't speed himself up. Gathered, set. He gets the second three-pointer for the Falcons.
All right, Fairmont State. And you got to look at this game if you're the Falcons in segments. You try to get it closer at the 10-minute turnaround. Here's Montgomery.
Great response to the zone. You put Montgomery right in the middle.
And Butler going for the steal, falls into the scorer's table.
Here's Montgomery right in the middle of that zone. He turns. Diop doesn't come out quickly enough. Montgomery just knocks home what is in essence a free throw.
All right, Fairmont ball, 5 seconds to get it across. Carter will be the trigger. Goes it to Dobbs, going the wrong way. They reset that shot clock. Now Carter brings it across. Cross screen set by Peterson. Pull up jumper short, and a holding foul call on Cameron Williams, keeping Carter away.
Yeah, he just got caught there, both arms in Carter's chest, didn't turn around and go after him, and gets whistled.
His third. Cal just beat Gannon in the PSAC Men's Championship. So that makes it a little interesting, and West Liberty certainly going to try to make a case that they should host the region, but Gannon had a two-win lead on West Liberty going into the weekend. Foul on Abdullah, his first, team third on West Liberty. Peterson turns, flips it up from three, bad miss. Not the shot Fairmont wanted when they were down 18 with a chance to get to within 16 or 15. 7 minutes into the second half. Cameron Williams stays in with 3 fouls. Crosses over on Carter. 10 to shoot. Over to Landon Butler. Throws it out. Muldowney up with the 3. Short. Rebound taken by Dobbs. Backpedals and gets it to Peterson. Run the jump trap on him. Now to Carter. Fairmont will attack down to Diop. Makes the catch. Scores it in with the tall timber. Good job, Renee Diop.
Yeah, there it was. Once you got across half court, you had the 3-on-2 advantage again. Nice job by the Falcons to finish.
16. Butler, secondary break right down the middle.
Boy, they all just run the floor so well right there. Butler gets loose for the easy bucket.
Martinez for 3. That's strong. Rebound. Diop pulls it down. Throws it out. Carter will try a 3. Off rim. No good. Muldowney clears the rebound. Wouldn't you like to see their conditioning in the offseason, what that consists of?
It's unbelievable. I'll say it again, after playing 50 minutes last night, there are no ill effects at all. And I realize they play a lot of different players, and that helps.
Muldowney missed. Montgomery stole it. Fairmont commits the foul.
Dre Carter has to be careful here, Travis. He might get one. He's going to get a technical right here.
Well, he's got a common foul. Nope, he didn't get it.
No, he did not.
He was frustrated, saying that he got slapped. Take another look at it. First team foul on Fairmont in the second half.
We're going to have a review here, Travis.
Well, this is interesting. They were about ready to inbound the ball.
They were.
The previous play is under review for a potential timing error.
Well, Brad, what could this be?
Check to see if the shot clock
It did. It reset to 30.
Reset, yeah.
Which it shouldn't have. Now it's at 20. 11:49 to play.
In seconds will be West Liberty ball under the basket.
All right, so Carter had possession. That triggered the 30-second reset, and 1 second came off after West Liberty acquired the steal and the foul came. $11:49 to play. Spatafor gets it into Williams. At the block against Martinez. Throws it out to Spatafor. Toppers by 18. Dobbs working on Cameron Williams. He drives him into the lane, puts it up, no good, sticks it back up, won't go. Whistle, foul called on the stick back.
Wow, that's a good defensive possession there by Dobbs. He can't do a whole lot more than what he did, and then just watch the penetration by Williams. Takes him across the dribble, takes it up, and then he's the first leaper back up and draws the foul.
All right, foul on Dobbs. Williams' first free throw is up and good.
Talk about that talented freshman class there that Mike Lamberti has. Cameron Williams certainly a part of that. 10 points here in this game, 21 last night in the big semifinal win.
Next one short. Maldowney, one armed rebound, and he tried to save it in, went off his foot and out of bounds. Great hustle, though, by Jamie Maldowney. Dobbs set to inbound, 11:30 remaining in the second half. Throws a hook pass ahead to C.J. Meredith. Martinez kicks it back. Got it back and hit the three.
Well, he's got a smooth shot, doesn't he?
Down to 16, 11:05 to play. Here's Montgomery. Maldowney now mid lane. Kicks it out. Latos, he's been quiet since the first half. Throws a jump pass, nearly landed with the ball. Down to Maldowney. He'll muscle it up and won't go. It's a battle inside, and Dobbs streaks down the floor. Layup good.
If you're going to make your run, this might be the moment here now. Cutting it down to 14. If you're Fairmont State, can you get another stop and keep adding to this?
All right, Spatafor with David Jollender back in the game, guarding him. Passes to Maldowney, left elbow. Gives it to Latos. They try to now work the paint. Latos puts it on the floor, and Jollender tries to tie it up. He didn't get the whistle. Montgomery penetrates. Shot clock violation.
So there's the first stage. Good defensive possession for Fairmont State, forcing the violation.
Well, Fairmont fans finally sensing a little bit of a rally here, something to cheer about. C.J. Meredith back in, holds the ball, throws it, picked off. Spatafor gets it down to Abdullah, slams it in.
That's what they do. Again, that's the pass they want you to make, that cross-court pass, and they jump the route as they did right there.
Dobbs gets it into Carter, to David Jollender. Ahead to C.J. Meredith, trying to answer with a three, can't. Jollender underneath, reverses it up, no good, fouled, he'll shoot two. 9:41 to play. Fairmont trying to will their way back into this game, down by 16 to the tough Hilltoppers from West Liberty.
best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. HOGAS is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Now 3-point shooting difference. Brad, the story in this game, 11-3 in favor of the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, and you see Latos right here. He was the surprise. He knocked down 2 in today's game after having just 9 entering the season, but also chalk up 3 for Aiden Davis, 3 more for Cameron Williams. 5 different players for the Hilltoppers have all contributed to the made 3-pointers today.
Yeah, that's 2 sophomore, or rather 2 freshmen and 1 sophomore. There's a look at Latos, transferred from Northern Michigan, from West Salem, Wisconsin. All right, play resumes. David Jollender at the free throw line. Fairmont 5 for 5 from the stripe in the game. And Jollender 50, make it 73% from the line this season. Misses on the first. Nine points for Jollender. Peterson will check in. 9:41 to play. 15-point game. West Liberty playing in their 8th straight Mountain East Conference championship. They've played in 9 total. They've won 4. Here's Butler. Sends a back door. Looked like that was off the foot of Martinez, but we play on. Dobbs. And the corner goes to Peterson. Now to C.J. Meredith. Fairmont with a 3. Could get to within 12. Carter gets the 2.
Nice take, and he really had 3 guys around him right there defensively, and he just wouldn't be denied. Takes it in, gets the bucket, and we're back to 13.
14 points, 4 rebounds for Drake Carter for Fairmont State. Back to a 13-point game. West Liberty led by 21 at halftime. Downey working in on Martinez. Throws it out to Butler. Catch and release 3. Got it.
Again, you close off Muldowney on the baseline. Nice job. He spins out of it and hits a waiting Butler for a 3 to push it back to 16.
Martinez tries to answer. Can't. That's been the story. Rebound Peterson, however, keeps it alive. Throws it out to C.J. Meredith.
I think you got to look for Drake Carter inside here if you're Fairmont.
Dobbs, they play off him. Not a threat to shoot from out there. Carter got it. Turn around. Fouled. Shoot 2. Downey, his first foul.
See them get over on the side. Montgomery fakes with the dig, but has to stay on Meredith, the shooter. Allows Carter to work one-on-one down in the post.
All right, 2 shots for Carter. 68% on the season. First trip to the line in the game. It's up and good. Carter transferred to Fairmont from Wright State. Probably a good possibility with the season that he has had that he may get some transfer back up offers. Makes 1 out of 2. Rebound taken by Max Hurry. Lead is 15 for West Liberty. Here's Davis. Bounces to Muldowney. Looks left. Comes back to Spadafora. 8-minute mark in the championship game. West Liberty trying to stave off a little Fairmont uprising here in the second half. Spadafora at the free throw line. Cut off. 5 to shoot it. Looks for an outlet. Finds one in Max Hurry. 2, 1. Hurry. Fade away. Short. Shot clock violation. Second on West Liberty in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, and there's that defensive pressure that you see from Fairmont. When they want to guard, they are a difficult team to bust loose from.
Dobbs has been the primary inbounder with Jollender on the bench. Gets it into Carter, and a foul called on Peterson. Off ball, trying to get free. His third. We'll have to take another look at that one. Third foul on Peterson, and Martinez will go to the bench. 7:43 to play. Diop will come in for Carter. Spadafora tries to pass it down to Muldowney and threw it away. That's the 14th West Liberty turnover.
It's been a relatively clean second half, though. Just 3 Fairmont State turnovers here in the second half. Now, that was the 6th for West Liberty.
Yeah, the turnover 17-14 now, but the points off turnovers not as equal. 18-8 in favor of West Liberty.
Yeah, been one of the big differences in the game. West Liberty, one of the best in the country, has had the average 25 points off each turnover.
Meredith ahead to Diop, and it's blocked by Latos as he was lining up the dunk. Muldowney, no good. Whistle, foul called, and that'll be a foul on Meredith.
What a block by Latos there, as it looked like Diop was going to get the dunk. Does not give up on the play, comes flying in and erases the shot right at the rim. Wow, what a game he's having.
Meanwhile, a little confusion. They pointed the foul both ways, and now they have said that Spadafora held on to C.J. Meredith. So after the discussion, that's the 16th foul on the Hilltoppers. Muldowney nearly stole the inbound. He loses it out of bounds in the corner. So Fairmont now with 9 seconds to get it across, and Mike Lamberti's going to use his challenge right here and say that ball was off of Dobbs.
Let's take a look here right at the end. Thank you.
All right.
The call on the floor is Fairmont ball. West Liberty has challenged the out of bounds.
All right, let's see it right at the end here. After Dobbs gets his hand in there, does Muldowney hit it last? So there's Dobbs' hand. Now right there.
Tough to tell, I think.
Dobbs is reaching under and through. That is tough to see.
I mean, Meg Bulger had the best look at that one. You see her sitting right there.
And I think I actually closed my eyes when they got close. I was ready for the ball, but not to judge who it was out on. I was thinking, grab the ball, don't knock over your water, but no idea who it actually hit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
here's a great look since Meg refuses to help us here. We'll go ahead and look at it right here.
Yeah, I mean, how was she all
Dobbs.
Big East when
That's
she closes
Dobbs
the eyes
right
when the ball's coming towards her?
I think that's off Dobbs, Travis. That's a great angle there down below. Let's look at this one right here. And that's the shot. I think that's off Dobbs.
Yep. Whose finger leaves the ball last?
All right, we've had a good tournament so far. I'm going to go on record off Dobbs. You?
I'm going to say non-conclusive call on the court stance. That's what I'm going with. Well, it was close, and give credit to Maldowney because he basically told Lamberti to challenge it.
Yeah.
And he has a case. It's very, very close.
And here we go. Oh.
Nope. Wait a minute. On second thought.
Pump faked us. Making sure we get the timing right.
West Liberty's challenge is successful. It was off Fairmont. West Liberty ball, 20 on the shot clock, 7:20 on the game clock.
All right, 7:20 remaining. Never question Brad. Never trust Meg.
Well, Meg just ran from it. Good call. I think they got it right.
Well, 18 turnover on Fairmont State. 15-point game. Cameron Williams deep between the circles. Passes over to Montgomery. Nice baseline to the perimeter. Spatafor, jab step three. Air ball. Diop squeezes it off the bounce. David Jollender gets it back from Dobbs and hits a three.
Fairmont not done yet. Cuts this one down to 12. This is where West Liberty's been very good. Every time Fairmont's attempted a mini run, West Liberty's had the answer for them.
Cameron Williams to Latos. Played off on. He'll take the 15-footer and bury it. Diop's got to close out a little closer.
He does, Travis. That middle part of the zone, whether it's Montgomery in there or right there Latos, that's just too easy of a catch and shoot.
Lead back to 14. 6:19 to play. Push ahead to C.J. Meredith. Over to Dobbs. Dumps it down to Carter against Montgomery. Got the size advantage there and an easy turnaround.
Yeah, Latos got caught just watching there. He's either got a hard double or get out of the way there. Probably should have gone over and tried to get it out of Carter's hands.
Under 5 to play. As close as Fairmont's been since the 9-minute mark of the second half. Montgomery over to Latos. Whips it, Spatafor. Extra pass. Maldowney time. Missed it. Rebound Carter. Brings it up. Taken by Spatafor. Loose on the floor. If Fairmont can get the tie up, and they do, the arrow is going to go to Fairmont.
Well, great job by Diop to get in there and recover that loose ball. Carter picked his head up and turned around for just a split second. And Spatafor jumps in here. Watch Carter's head turn right there. Boom. Spatafor shot the gap.
Fairmont basketball discussion now, I think, about the shot clock. It is at 24 seconds. Game clock at 5:32. Fairmont's got 4 seconds to get it across midcourt. Carter to Peterson. Peterson slows up, whips it to Jollender. Just in the nick of time. 5:25 to play. Carter in there with Diop, so they got the high-low possibility. Carter takes it to the rim and scores it on Abdullah.
Yeah, with Diop on the other side, Latos had to stay home and couldn't double. And that's a tough guard for anybody in this league. Dre Carter one-on-one.
Fairmont down 10, as close as they've been since midway through the first half.
Now there comes the cutter to the middle right there again. That middle is wide open, and they spread it out, and then they dive the cutter right in there, and it's creating easy catch and shoot opportunities.
Meredith deflected. Diop tries to go up. This time the block is not clean from Butler, and Diop will be at the line. Will step out for the final time. Coming down the stretch, MEC title on the line.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan, we are here for you.
Farmers, have you heard about the West Virginia Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program? If you are selling fresh fruits and vegetables in the months of June through October, you sell your produce in the state of West Virginia, and you grow at least 25% of what you sell, you are eligible to take the vouchers. You can find the application online at agriculture.wv.gov or get one by calling 304-558-2210. This is taxable income, and you will need internet to redeem the vouchers. The deadline to apply is April 15th.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
My name's Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Regional State Farm Insurance Agents proud to support the 2026 Mountain East Conference Tournament. Call one of the MEC sponsoring agents today. Mark Zeck in Grafton, Chad Broadwater in Wheeling, Kerry Antelock at Fairmont, Rob Johnson in Clarksburg, and Jody Parrott in Elkins. Our Diop at the line to shoot 2. They did look during the timeout at the Butler swat. He did hit Diop in the face, but made a play on the ball, so just a common foul. Renee Diop, the senior from the Senegal, transfer from Concord University, was the Mountain East Conference Defensive Player of the Year last year.
And Travis, pretty important free throws here. They can cut this lead down to 10. It's as close as it's been in a while.
Rattles in and out. No good. Fairmont 5 of 5 at the line in the first half, now 7 of 10. Diop 65% on the year. Missed them both. Empty trip. Rebound Butler. Cameron Williams out to Butler. 4:35 remaining.
Fairmont back into the man-to-man. They've come out of the zone as West Liberty had some success with that the last 3 possessions.
And an armbar foul called on David Jollander. Fairmont has fouls to give. That's just their 3rd of the second half. Scratch that 4th. So still a couple to give here. Butler throw it in the backcourt. It's tipped. Peterson with it. Flips it up. Ty Peterson missed a layup opportunity there. Abdullah throws it away again. Peterson this time fouled by Latos, and it'll be a 1-and-1.
What a stretch here. We're right in. We had Diop at the line there with a chance to cut it to 10. Came up empty. Then Peterson with the steal, and as he goes in, I don't know if he just got tangled with Montgomery there or if he felt the contact and thought he was going to get a foul and just wanted to get it up on the rim, but an empty trip there. But he does a nice job of hustling back, getting the steal, gets himself to the line, and we're in the same spot we were here just a few seconds ago with a chance to cut it to 10.
Peterson 3 of 4. Was a 90% free throw shooter mid-season. He's had some rocky games at the line here in the second part of the season. 84%, puts that one up and in. Tim Koenig looks on, trying to win his 4th MEC championship. And he got one at Notre Dame College with Will Voorhees. He's won 2 at Fairmont State. The common denominator, they've all come against West Liberty. 79-69. Fairmont back to within 10.
Back to a zone as well for Fairmont, bringing Diop up top. This is a little more of a 1-3-1 look. Trying to close off that middle of the lane with Diop right in the circle.
Muldowney on the sideline. Turnover, so that zone works. 4:02 to play. Meg with more on that zone.
Yeah, you guys saw it coming out of that timeout, switching to zone. Coach Koenig said it in the timeout. He said, no corner threes, take those away. We had deflections in the first half. We need to get our hands on the ball. We need to get deflections and go. Focus on those corner threes and the weak side dropping. So far, working for them.
4-minute mark, down 10. Fairmont with the ball. Trying to stage a comeback. C.J. Meredith driving baseline. Shot up, no good. Tipped out, taken by Montgomery. Abdullah races around, gets it to Montgomery. Fairmont down 10 with 3:40 to play, and West Liberty puts Fairmont in a situation where they have to be nearly perfect on every defensive and offensive possession here on out. Abdullah to Montgomery, big three.
Wow, another big three right from the same spot as last night. Credit to West Liberty. Each of these players is so good passing out of the post. That time it was a double team on Abdallah. He stayed confident and patient. Found Montgomery.
Meredith air ball on the 3, and Fairmont's 3-point woes continue. 4 of 20, but West Liberty a little too fast, turns it over, and the fast break.
Watch Abdallah there. The double comes from Peterson, and Abdallah knew exactly where Montgomery was, where the outlet was. He hit him. Montgomery ready to shoot and sticks a big-time 3, the 13th three-pointer for West Liberty.
Timeout. Mike Lombardi, 3:08 to play. Montgomery, one of the top freshmen in the Mountain East Conference, steps up big. Fairmont making a comeback, but Montgomery slams the door. 13-point lead. Hilltoppers trying to hang on to a title.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Visit Wheeling, West Virginia.
Well, not quite the same drama we had in our women's championship game where Charleston won their way into the NCAA tournament. Both these teams securely in the field. The question, as we talked about earlier, Cal beat Gannon to win the PSAC championship. So that question, does Cal jump Fayetteville State, the CIAA champion, into that 4 slot? And does Gannon's loss in the championship and West Liberty's win in the championship give the Hilltoppers enough oomph to get to the top seed in the Atlantic region? Likely not. Anticipate that Gannon will still be number 1 when the bracket is unveiled. I believe tonight in the 11 p.m. hour is when the field is set for the NCAA Division II version of March Madness. 3:08 remaining in the second half. Fairmont has trailed from the jump. They have never held a lead. Carter with the ball, kicks it. David Joller gives it up to Martinez in the corner, under 3 to play. Carter, it's been excellent. Turns, misses, gets it back, lays it up. 21 points for Carter.
Yeah, good job staying with him. I thought maybe he rushed that first attempt, but he's able to gather his offensive rebound and get the bucket.
Yeah, Fairmont trying to full court press, and foul called. Martinez.
And Martinez felt himself get up in the air there, and you could tell he was in a bad spot, so he just went ahead and committed the foul and made sure that there wasn't an and-one opportunity.
So Jamie Muldowney at the free throw line. He has not made a field goal in this game. 1 of 2 from the line.
Really surprising stat, isn't it, Travis, for a team that's shooting 54% on the game? One of your best players cold from the field. Haven't needed him today, though. Bunch of other scorers. We talk about how versatile both of these teams are in terms of scoring. That probably illustrates it better than anything else.
Yep, no doubt. And to me, despite everybody else's efforts, it comes back to Peter Latos for me. Here's David Jollender. Drives in, layup shot too strong. Well, Fairmont, uncharacteristic. An excellent finishing team at the rim this season. And that one could have got it back to 10. 2:17 remaining. Fairmont with the steal. Martinez fighting with Butler into the front court, and Butler is going to be called on the push. And boy, Martinez goes down back behind the basket standard. And as you can see, he's okay.
Great job of defense over plays, and then just the battle going for the ball. Martinez couldn't stop himself there.
Yeah, gives Miguel about 4.5 on the landing there. Not good. All right, fouls on Butler.
Impressive hurdle though at the curtain.
Yeah, it was. That's, yeah, really. 2 unathletic guys critiquing how he landed there. All right, Martinez, free throw good. So Fairmont's credit, they were down 24 in this half, and they have battled to within 10 3 different occasions, including this one.
Yeah, their offense picked up. They made a few shots. Their defense was pretty good, but just credit West Liberty. Every time it's gotten close in the range of where it is now, West Liberty's found a way to get a bucket.
Foul on Jollender as he had a good clean guard, but then kind of stuck his arm in there and picks up his 3rd foul. 6-team foul, so that's the last that Fairmont had to give. 2-minute mark. West Liberty leads by 10. Williams with the ball over on the right side wing.
They're just so versatile, Travis. 20 assists today for West Liberty. They've assisted on 65% of the baskets.
Ball stolen. Martinez took it from Butler. Here's Dobbs, kicks it back, searching for the 3. Tip comes back to Carter. Out to Jollender for 3. Got it. Timeout. Tim Koenig. Fairmont's battled back to within 7.
Hold on here, Travis. Got some time left here. Nice catch by Carter. Good job. Patience kicked it to Jollender, and he was ready to shoot and knock it down.
Well, Fairmont, as you mentioned, plenty of time here, 136, and you're going to need some missed free throws if you're Fairmont, most likely down the stretch here, to give yourself a real shot. And West Liberty again has struggled in the first 2 games of this tournament from the free throw line. They've been better today, 8 of 11. I think today they've gotten the right people at the free throw line. 1:36 left. Timeout situation, both teams with 2 remaining.
If I'm doing my math right here, you have to go back to the first half, 10:52 to go in the first half. The last time it was this close, 7 points.
Yeah, that's when West Liberty was growing the lead. Again, Fairmont's only shot at the lead was 10-8. And Martinez took a 3 that missed, and that started the West Liberty pull away.
If you're Fairmont State here, obviously you have to be overly aggressive here, especially on the inbounds. Go for the steal. And then you'll have to foul fairly quickly here and try and elongate this game. You mentioned West Liberty struggled at the free throw stripe in this tournament. So see if you can get a steal. If not, get the foul and see if you can get some misses.
Montgomery guarded by Dobbs. Brings it up with the left hand. Gets it across. Dobbs with a reach. Now they try to double him. Peterson comes over to take over. And a timeout taken by West Liberty. 1:22-16 on the shot clock. Dobbs, there was a shot. He got the ball. Montgomery lost contact with the ball.
Yeah, and that was a good timeout there by Mike Lamberti because Peterson then comes over. And Montgomery was in some trouble there in that spot just over half court where you can get trapped. So Tim Koenig electing not to foul early here. Instead tries to play this first possession out, see if they can get a stop, then start the fouling after that. Sixteen fouls right now in the second half for Fairmont.
That's the next one. Puts West Liberty at the line and kind of teed this up. I just get a sneaking suspicion that Jamie Muldowney is going to make a play here because this is about when he does.
You mentioned 17 of his 20 points yesterday came second half and in the 2 overtime sessions.
Spatafora, also a guy that can create. There's a look at the junior from Ireland. Transfer from Coker, came with Mike Lamberti with other guys. Ball deflected. That was Dobbs. Got a piece of it. Fairmont with the steal.
You don't have to rush, Travis, but you do have to hurry here. Just 1:09 left.
Pick and roll to Carter. Carter's going to attack the basket. Lays it up. It hops off. No good. Rebound. Spatafora throws it in to Cameron Williams, and Williams is going to be fouled by David Jollinger.
Wow, and it's that kind of night for Fairmont State. They get the defensive stop they needed. A great deflection by Dobbs. They get it to their guy Carter with 2 feet in the paint right at the rim, and it just rolls off the front.
1-and-1, Cameron Williams, 75%, 1 of 2 at the line. We talk about West Liberty struggling at the line this tournament. Cameron Williams has been at the top of that list.
What a save by Spatafora right there. You're not normally supposed to save it under your own basket, but he had his eyes up and knew exactly where he was throwing that ball, looking for Williams. Wasn't just throwing it back in underneath. That was a targeted pass. A big-time play by Spatafora.
Yeah, lead is 8, and I've watched Spatafora his entire career. He is so good at that, falling out of bounds and then finding an open teammate while kind of hanging in the air on save balls. All right, Williams hits both free throws.
It's going to be an offensive foul, I think. Oh, no, we're going to get a cylinder call there.
A cylinder call. First time I've seen that in about 5 years.
Oh, I thought Carter was going to get it as he raised his elbows there to try and clear some space. But instead, the cylinder call. Mike Lamberti asking if he can review that.
Yep, he cannot. That's not challengeable. Officials would have to go and look at that.
Here it is again, Carter. Montgomery up on him.
Well, I think, if anything, that's a no whistle. All right, Carter at the line. First free throw, good. Team foul on the Hilltoppers.
Cameron Williams here, that's pretty smart by the freshman. Asking Mike Lamberti, just confirming they have a timeout before the shot on the inbounds here. Nice job by the youngster.
Carter's next one, no good. Rebound, Dobbs underneath, throws it out. Martinez up with the 3. 5-point game.
All right, hold on here, folks.
51 seconds. And did they get the timeout? The official underneath signaled 5 seconds, but they award West Liberty the timeout. Another look at Miguel Martinez waiting for the defender to sail by.
What a great clutch shot there by Martinez with that pump fake and waiting. And what a presence of mind to Dobbs. The kick out right there instead of going up with it. He knew he had Martinez behind him, kicked it back. And the nice shot. Now we've got a discussion going on. We had an official at midcourt grant the timeout to Mike Lamberti. You say we had one underneath that signaled 5 seconds.
Yeah, raised his hand in 5 seconds. But usually in that situation, it's a lot like the delay of game in football, they'll award the timeout.
And again, credit Cameron Williams before that first free throw. He turned from the free throw line, looked back at his head coach and just confirmed, signaled one and the timeout signal just to make sure they had it, which they did. That's well done.
All right, 51.7 seconds to play. Fairmont down by 24 in the second half, have come all the way back to 5.
West Liberty 4 of 6 from the line in the second half today. Still plenty of time here if you're Tim Koenig. As we said earlier, aggressive on this inbound. See if one, you can force the 5-second call. If not, can you force the steal on the inbounds? And if you don't get that, does the trap create a turnover? And if not, then you got to foul pretty quickly. And again, try and make this game as long as you can.
All right, Cameron Williams going to run the baseline, looks to get it in. Nearly stolen by Martinez, taken by Muldowney. Cameron Williams throws it up ahead, deflected, stolen by Ty Peterson. 5-point game. Back comes Fairmont. 43 seconds left. Passes inside to Carter. Carter step through, shot blocked, foul. Abdullah.
Boy, Abdullah almost saved the game right there. There was the mismatch on Spadafora trying to guard Carter inside. Good patience by Fairmont State right there to get the look and get Carter to the line. But how about Fairmont putting a little West Liberty on West Liberty there, forcing the long baseball pass. Peterson came out of nowhere. I don't even know where he was. Closed like a good cornerback with the pick, and we go the other way. And we still have a game.
2 of 4 at the line, Brad. First one up and good. This will make it a 1-possession game with 36 seconds remaining. Missed the second 2-possession game, and Muldowney fouled by Jollander.
Yeah, the Fairmont crowd doesn't like that, but I don't know that that's the worst thing, Travis. Get that clock stopped. Give you a chance to get the ball back here.
1-1.
There wasn't a lot of contact there, though, on the rebound.
34 seconds. Jollander fouls out.
Muldowney 2 of 4 from the line in this game.
Muldowney's first free throw is up and good.
86-81, West Liberty up 5 here, 34 seconds remain.
Next one, good. All right, Fairmont needs a 3, 35 seconds to play. Falcons just 6 of 22 from beyond the arc. Dobbs sees an open lane, throws it out to Peterson. Peterson, 4-3, back iron, high in the air, slapped out by Carter, but into the backcourt. It's taken off the rim. That's legal. And a whistle and an offensive foul called on C.J. Meredith. And they're going to review this.
That was right in front of us, Travis, but I didn't see what Meredith did. Let's look here at the replay. There's Meredith in the backcourt. Got called for, he extended his arm out there on Spatafor with the left hand. You see it, the offhand. Puts it up on his chest and then pushes off.
The call on the floor is a common foul on Fairmont number 22. We're looking for potential flagrant foul.
All right, 18.4. West Liberty will have the ball, even if this is not a flagrant. 6-point game. 87-81. And good job by Spatafor.
Yeah, that to me just seems, I mean, it's clearly a foul. The arm is extended in the push-off, but I don't know that that rises to the level of flagrant, in my opinion.
I agree with you. See if the guys that matter agree.
Well, Travis, you said you had a feeling Muldowney would do something there late, and he did. Those are
West
two
Liberty
big
ball
free
at the
throws.
28-foot mark.
Yep, just a common foul, Travis.
At 18.4, Hilltoppers lead by 6.
So Muldowney only 4 points tonight, all of them coming at the free throw line, and 2 big ones right there to extend that lead out to 6. 2 possessions.
Anthony Spatafor has come in, one of Fairmont's situational three-point shooters. Cameron Williams inbounds the basketball, gets it to Muldowney. He's knocked down and fouled with 16.7 seconds remaining. And can essentially seal it here. It's uphill climb for Fairmont. 2 possession with 16.7. This would make it a 3-possession lead.
What a valiant comeback there by Fairmont State to get all the way back in this game and cut it to 1 possession. But as West Liberty has done all day, they have found a way when they need to provide an answer and are close to cashing in on the championship.
All right, Muldowney to the stripe. 4 of 6 in the game.
Looks like we've still got some moisture here on the floor. We're going for a backup mop here, Travis.
Well,
both teams heading to their respective corners.
It's very important to have a deep mop bench as well. I'll tell you right now, this is a Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration has gotten their money's worth. They're the mop sponsor here, and we've had a lot of mopping up to do here this weekend. All right, Muldowney at the line again, just needs 1 to make it a 3-possession game.
Both of these teams, Travis, we've talked about this all day. I'm impressed offensively in particular, just with the versatility in the players. Take a look at West Liberty here. They've got 5 in double figures. None of them are Muldowney, but he stepped to the lead here, the line, excuse me, and knocked home some really important late free throws.
Yeah, 5 straight at the line for Muldowney. 8-point game. Here comes Dobbs. Bump foul by Spatafor. 2 shots for Dobbs. Second foul on Dante Spatafor, and that was not what West Liberty was looking for. Do not want to stop the clock in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's one of those, if you're Spatafor, he knows better. Just get away from him. Don't make any contact there. And Mike Lamberti, literally the last instructions he just said at the free throw line was do not foul the shooter.
And Dobbs misses. So Fairmont's some key free throw misses down the stretch here. Carter missing 2 out of 4. Diop 0 for 2. Dobbs 0 for 2 in his last 2 free throws as the West Liberty fans rise to their feet at the encouragement of Mike Lamberti. Dobbs makes the free throw. It's a 7-point lead. 15 seconds to play. Williams runs the baseline, gets it in to Montgomery. West Liberty out of timeouts, so they could not take one there. Trouble getting the ball inbounded. Finally got it figured out. Peterson picks up his 4th foul, and now Miles Montgomery. It's his turn at the line. And Montgomery first free throw up and good. Well, certainly a chance that these two teams could meet a 4th time coming up next weekend, whether that be in West Liberty, West Virginia, or more likely in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Well, I hate when those Mountain East Conference teams have to play off and you eliminate somebody, but if you want to say that's going to happen right now, sign me up for a 4th meeting of the year between these two.
Now Downey, offensive rebound on the missed free throw. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 8.9 seconds to play.
You did not chime in much today on reviews, but I'll give you credit. You did predict that Maldoni would come up here late, and he has. Free throws and then a big rebound right there to keep it alive.
Yeah, it's not a big ledge to be on, though. Watched him enough to know that crunch time is his time. Misses the first free throw, 8.9 seconds to play. 90-82, 91-82. Again, Fairmont got as close as 4, had a chance to get to 3, but missed the free throw. Peterson all the way to the basket, lays in his first field goal, 3.9. Ball comes in, and Spatafor and Peterson, they've been tied up a few times in this game, and again they're tied up, and again we're going to have a review with 3.9 seconds to play.
The previous play is under review for a potential hook and hold.
Yeah, Spatafor was, I think, called on the floor on the foul.
Yeah, you can see right there as Peterson's arms are up, Spatafora comes through underneath and does have him hooked right on that right arm. You can see why that's such a dangerous play and why it's called. Both players went down awkwardly. Spatafora maybe even more so, as he was headed to the floor with his shoulder down right there.
Flagrant 1 hook and hold play. Number 5 on Fairmont will shoot 2 shots. Fairmont ball under the basket with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
All right, so, you know, best case scenario for Fairmont, you could get 5 points out of this, get back to within 2, but how much time would it take you on the 3-point shot? As Spatafor called on the hook and hold.
And that was the right call. I thought that was pretty clear.
All right, Peterson, 2 shots, all by his lonesome. Missed on that one. So Fairmont State again started 5 for 5 from the line. They're most likely going to finish this game 14 of 22.
And to your point, how fast can you get? Is it going to be Martinez coming around the outside here for a 3? Can he get it off quickly? West Liberty thinking the same thing.
Martinez in the corner for 3, and he's fouled with 2.1.
Oh, the one thing you can't do if your West Liberty is foul there, and they're probably going to take a look at this to see if it was a kick out. I don't know that it was. I think that's just Montgomery's a little bit close
here.
Under
review for a timing error.
And they're going to look at it for a timing error. Wow, and so this is going to be 3 free throws here for Martinez to cut it if he hits all 3 down to 2.
Another look at it, and Montgomery, I mean, he touched the ball, I thought.
Did they call the foul on the hand in the cookie jar or on the body?
I mean, the only contact that was made was towards the ball or the hand. Now they're looking at the clock here. That's what the review is. It's a timing deal, but
the clock has been corrected to 3.6 seconds left.
Wow.
That helps
Fairmont will shoot 3 shots.
That's a big change, Travis. So first things first, Martinez steps up. He's got to make all 3. And if you're Fairmont, you're obviously trying to force the 5-second call on the inbounds. Yeah, so they called it. They called it on the hand by Montgomery going in, based on what they're putting back on the clock. Here's a closer look at it. Right there. Yeah, you're right, that was the only contact on the play.
All right, 3 shots for Martinez, 75% free throw shooter. Fairmont can get back to within 3.
And Martinez,
3.6 left.
Sorry, Trav, 2 for 2 on the day from the line.
Graduate player from Puerto Rico.
Ooh. Little shooter's roll there. That was close.
All right, this one to get it back to a 1-possession lead. And does.
All right, now if you're West Liberty, get it in quickly here. Make sure you don't get the 5-second call.
No timeouts. Spatafor gets it in, and Muldowney fouled with 2.7. So we'll walk the length of the floor, and Jamie Muldowney will be at the free throw line, and Fairmont needs 2 misses. Muldowney needs just 1 make to seal a championship. 7 of 10 at the line.
6 of 8 of those here in the second half.
.7 seconds left. Muldowney, no problem. Looks over at the crowd as it goes through.
And he didn't move. Kept his feet right on the line, assumed the position.
Well, worth his weight in gold today at the line, as he has not made a field goal, but he has given West Liberty a conference championship. Tim Koenig will take his final timeout with 2.7 seconds left. Fairmont got to as close as 3 after being down by 24. Our health plan player of the game, the health plan here for you. Go back to the first half when they were building that big lead. It was thanks in large part to this guy, Peter Latos.
He was just outstanding. 7 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point land. He had 16 points, added 4 rebounds and an assist and a steal. And he was really the difference in the first half when West Liberty built that big lead. No doubter, I think, on the player of the game. Peter Latos was a tremendous.
Yeah, 8 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for the first-year Hilltopper. And that's what has to be so pleasing for West Liberty. You look out there and the guys that are delivering this championship, you know, outside of Dante Spatafor, they were not in this program a year ago.
Yeah, you're right. Just so many young guys. Miles Montgomery, a freshman. Cameron Williams, a freshman. Aiden Davis, a freshman. Abdullah, a sophomore. Latos, a sophomore. So you can go right down the list, and Mike Lamberti can keep this group together. Boy, does the future look bright for the Hilltoppers.
2.7 seconds left, 93-88.
Travis, when West Liberty's been at its best, it's always felt like they just have interchangeable parts, a lot of the same type of player, and they have it again in Hurry and Davis and Montgomery. Very similar guys.
Dobbs runs all the way along the baseline, nearly out of the arena to get the ball inbounded. Here is Martinez off the rim. West Liberty champions in 2026. Valiant comeback from Fairmont State. Comes up 5 points short as West Liberty led by 24 in the second half. Fairmont got back to within 3, but ran out of time, and the Hilltoppers with some great free throw shooting down the stretch as West Liberty picks up another conference championship, their 5th in school history, and they avenged that triple overtime loss to Fairmont State last year in the title game, which in all fairness, not a lot of the same guys left over from that game from a year ago on either side.
Yeah, and really impressive, not just in and of itself that you win the game today, but how about the bounce back after last night's double overtime, grueling emotional win. Not even a little slippage in terms of energy today for this Hilltopper team. They came out right from the jump, ready to play. A really impressive effort in closing out this championship.
Well, if you go back to last night, Glenville had a 3-point lead and the ball turned it over, and Miles Montgomery forced overtime. Or, you know, history is completely written differently today.
It's a great point.
So the Hilltoppers make their case for the top seed in the Atlantic Regional rankings, and the bracket unveiled later on tonight as Gannon loses in the PSAC championship game. And Mike Lamberti holds serve as the top seed in the MEC tournament. Peter Latos, our player of the game, has joined WVU Hall of Famer Meg Bulger along the sideline. Meg?
Double overtime last night, made it interesting again tonight. How does it feel? How did you guys have the energy and the fire that you came out with this evening?
Yeah, that's part of the system. We play deep. We play 10 guys. We're ready to go. Everybody's ready when their number's called to give 110%, and that's what we do.
You talk about the system, and whenever someone's number is called, it seemed like number 5 was called tonight. You had 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Just talk about that system and next man up mentality that you had.
100%. Our coach gives us confidence every day, every single day. Whenever your number's called, you can go out there and you can make a play.
All right, you got me jacked up, ready to play. Congratulations. Good luck moving forward. Thanks.
Peter Latos, 18 points on the night. Just a great tournament for him, and just kind of these role players for the Hilltoppers. All right, Mike Lamberti can now celebrate his first MEC Conference Championship. Not too bad in his first year, Mac.
Well, Coach, let's get the basketball part of the way, and then I'm going to try to get you real emotional. But talk about this resiliency of this team after a tough game last night. Come out, faced every single run that Fairmont had up until the last 2 seconds. Just talk about the heart and resiliency of your team.
Yeah, we talked about it at halftime that they were going to make a run, and we got to be able to handle their punches, and our guys just stuck with it for freaking 120 minutes in 3 games, right? We got down versus Davis and Elkins, got down really big versus Glenville State, and we built that lead in the first half, and it was enough to overcome what they hit us in the second half. And really proud of our guys to stick through that in every single game in this tournament.
You've been here, you know this situation, you played here, an assistant coach here, left and came back, and now you have your first MEC title. What's the difference? How does that feel? Has it set in?
No, not really. I'll probably look back on it when the season's over and think, wow, what a heck of a first year, but it's been a full circle moment. There were many moments as a player, as a freshman and sophomore at West Liberty, where I'm thinking, I don't know if I can cut it out here. And to go those 5 years as a player, 5 years as an assistant, West Liberty is a special place. It's home, and I'm fired up to be the head guy and keep this tradition going.
Great. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Mag. Good job. Mike Lamberti, MEC Conference champion. West Liberty heads to the postseason along with Fairmont State next weekend in the NCAA tournament. West Liberty, wire to wire, 93-88 for Brad Howell, Meg Bulger, Travis Jones. So long from Wheeling.